Welcome to the King of Hate podcast. A podcast made for the DSP community, by the DSP community, with your host, P-Dow. If you don't listen, then you just don't get it.
Cause I want it, even if not though. I wish you really would though. Listen, we be tough like the concrete. We get right back on our feet. We get up after we fall. We be tough like the concrete. We get right back on our feet. We get up after we fall.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the King of Hate podcast, BITESIZE number 9. After a one hiatus, we are finally back in the podcast 2.0. I hope you enjoyed that little introduction. We actually have our very own intro for the podcast, and I would like to thank Dark Kadoku for doing the introduction and for the musical people that did the music, and please don't sue us. My name, as always, is your host, P-Dow, but of course, as you should all know by now, you can call me Pete.
Hello, my name is Andrew. My name is Captain Fireworks 2292. I've been a member of the podcast for 2 years now, and I got one thing to say. Go see the Avengers. Don't just sit on your ass. Go see it.
Hi, I'm Double Russia. You may call me Joe. I've been a member of the King of Hate Forum since, what was it, May 2011? And that's about it.
And I'm Smush Shark. You can call me Sharky, aka Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
So,
Swagnito?
Magneto, yes. So,
Yeah, Magneto.
So, pretty much in this Bite-sized podcast, we do have quite a lot to cover. Not so much in terms of the website. We've got one or two things to talk about, but it's all about the general gaming. We're going to try and cover up for the 2 weeks that we've been away. So we're pretty much going to try and run down it won't be as much detail as it was before, but we're just going to try and run down. There are one or two things we will discuss in detail, like the Avengers and a bunch of other stuff. But anyway, in terms of the website, like not much has really happened over the past 2 weeks. It's been pretty slow. A bunch of random threads. Probably the biggest thing that happened in the past 2 weeks, well, it happened last week, was the DSP was voting was getting a vote on the website for what games to play for the dead week of like 29th of April to the 4th of May, I think. So it was like pretty much this week or something. So I'm not sure when it was, but it was a pretty interesting, very close. Everyone started complaining that it wasn't Phoenix Wright because that's what they always do. But
Yeah.
But what did you think of like the game choices that he picked? So he picked Silent Hill and he picked Final Fantasy VI. So what do you think with choices?
Well, I think that with Silent Hill 3, I kind of was a little bit disappointed because I was bored with Silent Hill. I think it's boring, to be honest. But I know that thousands could disagree with me on this one. I think you should have started with Final Fantasy VI as a start, and then put Silent Hill 3 as a back burner. And I saw like a lot of games people mentioned that I highly doubt he'll even play. Like Onimusha 2, Jack and Daxter, so on and so much games. But the most top one was like Phoenix Wright, which I want him to play so much. And that's all I gotta say.
I thought that if Final Fantasy VI being in there wasn't a good idea. He should open up another channel for that, like he did. Remember, his Final Fantasy channel on his old DSP account. He should do something like that because of all the low views he's getting whenever he does Final Fantasy playthroughs.
Yeah, but like, dude, remember he mentioned in the Ask the King that he doesn't get ads in there, and he can't do that. It's just like an optional channel he just made when he was on Dark Side Phil.
I think
so. Even if he
didn't he create it from like copyright strikes from like he was scared about getting copyright strikes on his original Dark Side Phil channel, so he made that their channel. And plus like that channel has nowhere near the amount of like subscriptions as DSP Gaming, so obviously it'd be kind of that's why he did LA Noire. That's why he like moved it over to DSP Gaming, because he was getting more money pretty much from it because of all the subscribers, which is kind of like a logical move. Like people say, oh, DSP's all about the money, and you're kind of like, well, it's a bit of a logical.
Dude, it's how a business is. Okay?
Yeah.
It's capitalism. Deal with it, fuckhead.
Yeah, he didn't sell out. If anything, he's trying to get more views. Because if he doesn't have any money, we don't get our playthroughs.
Exactly. We don't get entertainment. I come home from my college to get entertained. Okay? Try working for 5 freaking hours, listening to the same bullshit every day, and then get tired, and I want to listen to DSP playthroughs. And if he doesn't get paid, and if he doesn't do this thing, what entertainment can I do? What? Do I sit around and just do homework? No. Come on.
Even though that is what you should be doing.
Exactly. Well, yeah, which I do.
So people were a bit, apprehensive about it. Like, oh my gosh, where's their stuff? People were asking for Modern Warfare 3 and Free Fire Cross Tekken. I was like, well, that's a bit of an oddball being thrown in there, but
yeah,
but, for the most part, he still had fun with them. Like, he was still getting the views. Like, he seemed that YouTube still having delaying stupid problems and stuff. Pretty much. What else happened in the? Like I said, nothing else really happened on the website. There was some crazy thing about John Rambo being the best character in Project 7, and then everyone was saying, "Oh, you can't be saying that."
And he answered that, didn't he?
Yeah.
He replied to that.
I'm not sure what he said. I don't want to say anything in case it's wrong, and I don't want to, get in the bad side of people. But he did bring up a few interesting stuff. He deleted the thread, and then for some reason the thread is gone now. So goodness, what happened?
I read it before he deleted it, and basically he said something about he come up with some lines. He people don't give him lines. He come up with his lines as well.
That's what makes him so epic.
But then people were kind of saying, oh, well, DSP said that he came up with all of the lines, like he came up with all the script stuff. I don't know, and then obviously there was that other weekend preview whenever he did kind of say, oh, I wrote that joke, and people were saying, gee, Phil, why are you doing that, so.
You know what? I just think DSP is a little bit stressed, because it's a lot of pressure.
Exactly, this is a lot of pressure.
This is the first time thing. I mean, you guys remember his trailer when he put up on his Dark Side Phil channel?
Right.
I was looking forward to that, and then my confidence in that just slowly degraded until I saw the first episode finally on DSP Gaming.
No, yeah.
It's a lot of stress on him.
Also, didn't Project 7 episode 4 might be debuting in Too Many Games, which he's also going to, so you might as well.
Oh yeah.
He's one of the headlining people up there. He's been talking about it over the past couple of weeks, so look forward to that here.
Yeah.
And obviously they'll be provided with a bunch of travel videos, which we're all gonna love. So it's always a good thing.
With Panda Lee, with, like Rambo and Howard.
And OJ. But Howard said he might not be there. Howard and
Howard.
Howard and Andre and stuff from the Respect the Pack. They might.
Oh yeah, Andre. Yeah, that guy.
Speaking of Panda Lee, does anyone know why her account was removed?
Oh, her account was
removed?
removed?
Her account was removed from the site. Nobody knows yet. We might find out. We probably won't. But
could it have to do with Fozy?
Yeah, or food.
No, I have a feeling it's between her and DSP, but let's leave that between her and DSP and not try and shed any light on it.
Let's not try and bring up stuff that we don't know about yet. But whatever. Let's move on. Nothing really else happened in terms of DSP himself. He did upload a bunch of stuff. Like we said before, he made Silent Hill, Final Fantasy VI. I think he beat both of those games. He also did The Walking Dead, which a lot of people really had a very
I like
it was a very the tone was just like Back to the Future. Well, it was made by the same company, but at the same time it had the same kind of feel to it as Back to the Future games that were released last year.
Well, it had the same feel to it, Pete. But the thing about this playthrough was they did it not as a comedy that Back to the Future was. They did it as a creepy feeling that The Walking Dead's supposed to be. These guys, they knew that they got shit for making Jurassic Park because it was crap.
True.
And they said, okay, look, we need to make something new. We need to make something great. And then they say, okay, let's try The Walking Dead. And it's like, okay, but we gotta do this right. And my God, this is great. I played the first episode, A New Day. Oh my God, the decisions you have to make, the tensions. It really gets you on your seat, man. And I recommend anyone that has a PC, Xbox, or PS3 to go get it. and try it out. There's gonna be like 4 more episodes coming up. I think the second episode comes out on May 30th. I'm not 100% sure, but I heard a rumor on Facebook that it is. So check it out, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a
It's kinda
great
like-
game. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen DSP's playthroughs, and it's really intense.
Oh, definitely, dude.
It's kind of like Heavy Rain.
Oh yeah, it's actually like almost as better. No, well, not
Oh,
better as
so-
Heavy Rain, but like almost close to it.
Yeah, it's got the same intensity. Because I remember Phil knocking over a bottle of water during the bear trial.
Oh yeah.
I think
and
the only way that it could be better if it's longer. So, as it goes on, we see the other chapters, we're gonna find out.
Heavy Rain, 96 hours of gameplay.
It's a
yeah,
lot.
I heard that episode episode 3 is being written and directed by the guy who made, well, one of the writers that made the Book of Eli. If anyone's seen that movie.
Ooh, I like that movie.
So it
I've
should
seen
be it should be pretty good episode. I can't wait to try that one out.
Yeah.
And yeah, they actually like said that they got some good writers from movies to write the episodes and see through them in this episodic game. Like
Oh, you can see it.
well, yeah, you can actually feel it.
But what else happened with DSP? He also did this week. He also did Sniper V2, Sniper Elite V2 or whatever. He got quite a lot of hate
Ooh, I
for it
know.
because he started calling game bugs and stuff. The classic DSP. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I didn't get to see it this week because I was very busy this week, so I didn't really get to see
Whoever
much of it.
taught Phil the word bug should burn in hell.
That's just vintage DSP though.
That's
what he-
vintage DSP, dude.
vintage.
Exactly. Yeah, I actually watched all the parts.
So I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched all. Anyone see the parts?
No, I fell asleep watching them last night. I woke up with keys on my cheek.
Oh.
That's nice.
So I like watched all from like part 1 to like part 34, and I could say he pretty much sucks at because isn't like the game, when you look at it, supposed to be like about stealth, because that's what a sniper's supposed to do.
Yes, but Phil did none of that, didn't he?
No. Well, he almost did, but like he didn't do exactly very well. I was like seeing comments saying, "Oh, you fucking retard, you gotta use skills," and like, dude, use the scope, you can zoom it.
Man.
Well, he didn't figure out to like he didn't figure out how to use this, how to zoom in and stuff till like part 14.
Was it part 14? I thought it was part 30.
Oh wow.
No, I'm fairly certain it was 14 because I remember checking it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So
Uh,
maybe even say,
I might be wrong.
even if he said zoom in,
Oh.
I mean, he actually zoomed in using the sniper scope, but wasn't like properly zoom in. So he was just sitting there no scoping people for 14 parts. And I was like, oh wait.
oh
zoom?
yeah.
Well, I did see a pretty interesting comment. It was like the top rated YouTube comment for one of those parts. I think it might have been like part 2 or part 3 or something that said, "Hey Phil, I've got a little tip for you. You have to be a sniper as a sniper, like a sniper. You got it." That was all.
Oh yeah. That guy. Oh Jesus. I was laughing at that one.
So,
And also, did anyone see part 3 where like Phil like shot that guy's nuts
oh yes,
off?
that's probably
Yes.
the DSP playthrough moment of the week, where
Yeah. Or maybe
Oh.
the year.
I was laughing. I was laughing so hard.
Because I didn't know they were gonna show
to anyone
that.
that doesn't know,
Like-
like in the game, what happens is whenever you shoot, like it goes to like bullet time, where it kind of does like a slow when you actually see inside the skeleton. So it wasn't just like a normal, oh you shot him and oh look he's falling down, but you actually seen inside it going like straight through his body, and you were like, oh, like it was.
Yeah, that was like that was gross, dude. Like I was like watching like him getting like headshots, bullet through the skull. Oh, and that epic shot where he shot that Russian dude through the head, then like it bounced off and hit that German guy in the stomach.
Oh my.
What?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
hell?
That's a lot of action.
yeah. I actually shot
What?
that.
What the fuck did I just hear? Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah, I heard you. You heard me correctly. He shot a Russian through the head, and the bullet bounced off right through the head of the Russian and into the side of a German troop.
And then
Russian.
what was I gonna say? Flip. There was a really interesting point that I was gonna bring up. Actually, shooting him in the crotch kind of reminded me of if any of you remember Heavy Rain DLC. He chainsawed his effing balls off. If you remember that.
Oh yeah.
It reminded me a lot.
The chainsaw his effing balls off.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot about that there. So that was a pretty interesting playthrough. Did you see his Hateful Truth on the game? Because they did make one.
I did.
Do you
I did.
think
I
fair?
didn't. I woke up like an hour ago, so I haven't had time to check DSP's channel yet.
So
He actually gave it like a 7.25, which I kind of like so agree with him on that one. But to me, when I look at the game, it's not my cup of tea, really. It's like I think I'd give it like a 6.5 for trying, not a 7.25, because like okay, if I were to buy on the 360, I heard that there's no multiplayer for it. So what's the point of buying it if there's nothing else to keep? If like the campaign's only like 5 hours, so
yeah. So
It's just another shooter, basically.
yeah, basically.
pretty much.
But
yeah.
but if you want to try it out, there's a demo on Xbox 360
Oh, yeah, I have it.
you can try.
I've seen it. Played
Yeah.
it. It's actually pretty good. Like I would normally just play that one level just because of all the crazy kills you can get with. I've yet to shoot someone in the crotch, but I'll try and do it at some point.
Speaking
I'm
of
currently working on acquiring the game right now, so I can give my opinion on it.
go rent it, dude.
Through whoever runs.
You know what? Gameplay takes too damn long.
Well, mail.
And plus, the Blockbuster near my house closed, so I can't actually do anything.
Oh, it closed over there?
Yeah.
Fuck.
What?
Yeah, it turned into an outlet store and closed.
Fuck. Anyway.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Anyway, no, one last thing. What I'm kind of confused is, though, in his playthrough, he didn't do the Hitler scene.
Oh yeah, did you know?
Hitler scene.
Wasn't that like an exclusive thing for like pre-ordering it or whatever?
Was it?
I'm not sure.
Was it?
I'm not sure. It was like some sort of, you don't get it with the game. You have to do something with it like before. Like I'm not sure where it's pre-order at a specific place and you get the Hitler thing. I'm not sure if he got it or not, but either he hasn't played it yet or he just didn't get it. Full stop. But I'm sure.
I don't think he got it, because there's like a part in the game where you get to like have a chance to kill Hitler.
It's pretty.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure that would make a lot of people happy.
But if it came out DLC, I
definitely.
don't think he'd do it though because he doesn't have much time. But I guess the final thing the DSP did that I can recall is he did Ask the King this week. Once again, didn't get to see it, but
I watched the whole thing and I don't remember a single question.
I think he does put like some questions in the subtitle or in the actual title of the video. He addresses that. What do you
Brazzers.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah, epic cowboy hat.
But
I like how you put Brazzers in the title.
Brought to you by Brazzers.com.
It's gonna be a real sausage fest.
Yeah.
But I think he addressed stuff like I think in one of the subtitles it was like a politics and religion, and then it was like the new bill or whatever. It was like CISPRA or whatever. I don't know what it's called.
It's called
there was a
CISPA.
And there was a segment about Hutch too.
Hot Shoes from Machinima.
Oh
We
yeah.
had an argument.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it yet, so if you do want to find out about his opinions and all kinds of stuff, and all those things and more, go and check us.
He opted not to say anything about his religion or political opinion to avoid, a shitstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would cause a shitstorm. No doubt.
In terms of other YouTube things, there were Smart Guys last week. There's going to be a Smart Guys this week.
I can't wait. There's so much shit that
Yeah,
happened.
because there was Extreme Rules.
I wonder how they're gonna react to John Cena versus John Laurinaitis.
I'm gonna watch it for free on the website. So
I did too. Yeah, gee, that's another thing we should probably bring up in the DSP chat. I'm not sure. I think all three of us actually were there, but it was Extreme Rules was happening. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning for me, but it doesn't matter because what happened was it was like DSP was in the chat again, and obviously it didn't show up to 80, but it was about 30, I think, a consistent 30. And a bunch of random people were talking and all that. It was very interesting. Everyone watched the live stream of it. He also was surprisingly a lot more interactive in the wrestling section after that. Like he commented on a bunch of threads about it, so I thought that was pretty interesting that he would do.
Dude, did you see like the final main event? Oh my God, Brock Lesnar was killing John Cena.
Then he gets hit with the
bad
fake
for
plastic.
Cena.
Then he gets hit with the
Really?
fake plastic chain and gets AA'd in a steel step once and loses.
Yeah.
Dude, did you have to remind me of that one? God damn it.
And they actually both bladed in the main event as well. But we might as well not. We shouldn't digress too much into the wrestling section because not everyone that watches the podcast also watches wrestling. But I do know one thing that they all do, and that's gaming. Woo! And a lot of gaming news actually happened this week. We don't normally talk about gaming news, but we do have 10 minutes or so. I guess a lot of gaming stuff did happen this week, so we might as well address it. So about it's pretty much DLC week because like a bunch of DLCs. And if you want to like rhyme off all the DLCs that's been released pretty much, or there's
I would love to do the honor, my
go
friend.
for it.
What we got for upcoming this year, we got New Saints Row DLC, Dominatrix. I have no idea what the hell that is, but okay.
It's a superhero. They trap the leaders of the Saints in a superhero world.
I thought it was some chick that tortures you for fun. But anyway.
That's what I thought too. That was my first opinion.
So, and we got drumroll please.
Yeah.
Dawn Guard, Skyrim DLC. The first DLC announced for Skyrim. Holy crap. We've been waiting, what, like 6 months for this? Maybe a year?
And speaking of Elder Scrolls.
Oh, and we'll talk about that.
Oh.
And we got the Batman DLC coming out later this month. What else was there? That's pretty much it right now.
Okay, and then also like
Wait, what about the Elder Scrolls Online?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And there was an announcement for Elder Scrolls Online.
I'm not really looking forward to that. It just seems like it's too early for another MMO. We already have the Old Republic coming out.
Yeah.
It's too early for another one.
Yeah, it's too early.
And plus, Star Trek Online just went free to play a few months ago.
Yeah.
all these MMOs are turning like free to play now, which is pretty interesting. But I guess
Before Batman on.
Hey, Andres, are you still there, man?
I'm here. I just don't know much about those
yeah,
games.
neither do I. That's right.
All right, good. Don't
But
play
I'm sure we can all talk about this next topic, and that is the trailer for Black Ops 2, which released this week.
Boo!
Nope, no more Call of Duty.
What?
Cancel the series right now.
What's some Blackhawks? What are you talking about?
Carl on Duty, Black Cops.
Black Cops.
Black Cox.
I
What?
said
Black
Black
Cops.
Cop.
What?
Anyway,
Carl on Duty, Black Cop.
cool, yo.
I get it.
Ah,
But anyway, that's aside from the point. That this trailer was. No, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, and let's just say the trailer nobody expected.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well,
They're all the same.
the trailer was very different from what everyone expected. Everyone was expecting a sequel to Black Ops, but at the same time they went for Modern Warfare Future. They went for Call of Duty Future Warfare. He said they made it into Black Ops 2. Why the heck?
Yeah, mechs. What the hell? This. We're in the '60s, guys. Come on, mechs in the '60s.
yeah, like that is kind of confusing. I was expecting them like making like a sequel more into the Cold War, like maybe we see the Russian side fight the Afghanistans. We might.
Yeah. I would
other
like a game based off of the Russians instead of America. Sure, our country is great. No offense, Pete, but
Okay.
Hey.
Well, not right now because like fucking idiots are ruling the country.
Obama.
Yeah, well, not only Obama, but like Congress, except. But anyway.
Oh, good.
Anyway, as we were saying, yeah, like I look at this trailer and I see a lot of like futuristic stuff. There's drones, giant machines.
It's set in 2025, just to let everyone know.
Yeah, like 2025. And I look at a lot of comments and they're saying that, oh, it reminds me of Battlefield 2025.
Yeah, I guess it would.
It would kind of. And since
That makes sense.
yeah, and since that, well, I have a gut feeling that since this is probably going to come out and kind of reminds people of it, I might think that maybe DICE might make another sequel to the next Battlefield 2025, maybe. I don't know.
Anyone else here like Battlefield 3?
I thought it was good. I had it for a while. But
It was worth the $60 than Modern Warfare 3.
yeah.
I couldn't even finish the campaign.
Couldn't even finish the campaign of Battlefield 3.
No, Modern Warfare 3.
Oh yeah, it was too long.
But who cares
Not
about?
too long. Too bad.
It's not the campaign they're looking for. It's the online multiplayer stuff. They don't
I'm
care
not
about.
gonna listen to a bunch of 12-year-olds for half an hour screaming about hacks.
Yeah.
So the thing is, though, like, but going back to the trailer, that was the main point of this here. It was the fact that there's no gameplay of it. It was just a bunch of cinematic cutscenes, which is what Call of Duty always do. They always like, oh, look at the cutscenes, and now look how we just, use the Black Ops screen, but let's just tweak a few things like the icons. It's like it's kind of weird. One thing that did really surprise me is if it's set in the future, why name it Black Ops 2? Why don't just name it like something completely different? Like I kind of
make it Modern Warfare 4. Leave us alone.
Yeah. Well, I think the reason why they probably called it Black Ops 2 is because maybe there's like covert ops in the future. Maybe.
Implying that there's never implying that we won't have any covert ops.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
So
like
it's black operations. I mean, black propaganda.
I feel like it's not much about the story, why they gave it the same name, but it's just the name value. They're just trying to sell the game with the same name and a different number.
It's so funny because I was listening to like an interview and like some guy in a talk show was like, and as we know, everyone is so excited for the new Call of Duty, and we're like, nah, no, we're not.
No, we're not.
Nah, man, nah.
Everyone's like,
no, we're not.
Nobody
not
expected
excited.
this amazing twist, and it is going to change the face of Call of Duty forever. I'm like, dude, what the heck are you talking about? Get the heck out of here.
Yeah, like what the hell are you talking about?
I have something now to express my opinion. You keep talking while I find it. I'll tell you when I find it.
All right.
We don't have much time anyway. We have like 1 minute until it was. We're probably gonna make this like 35 minutes just because there was a lot of stuff we had to talk about this week. But oh, by the way, there was no Man with No Name didn't make another story, I'm afraid, so we couldn't read that.
Aww.
Anyway, I think while he's waiting for that, we might as well talk about the Avengers, perhaps.
Oh yeah.
So the Avengers came out this week. It actually came out this week for America or last week or whatever, but it came out like.
No, it came out in the eastern side first, which I was pretty pissed about. Seeing it.
Oh yeah, you live on this side, don't you, Andrew? You live on the western.
I live on the west.
East side.
West side, boy.
I'm not gonna do the west side sign. I will kill you. Also, wait, I found it. My reaction to Black Ops 2.
Oh, okay.
It'll play it.
Back to the Avengers.
Yeah.
What the?
Okay.
Okay.
What just happened?
All right. So anyway, very quickly, I could say this. Unlike Double Rush's spoiler, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But like,
I said I was sorry.
well, I'm sorry too, man. But you gotta be quiet. You gotta ask first. Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, the Avengers. Go see it right now. Very fantastic film. I thought it was a great blend of action, comedy, and it was like so epic. My God. And Pete can agree with me on
I
this
can
one.
say that's
And like everyone gets their own moment. There's not like one character that gets excluded. They got everyone to be fair. Excuse me.
job.
They got everyone. Sorry. They got everyone to be fair and have their own moment to shine. And I really, really love that.
I
And
I want to know though, like you two watched the movie, and yeah, I know no spoilers, but I want to know, like, does it hint for a sequel anytime
yeah, I
soon?
think
yeah, I can say that wink, wink,
Yeah.
that there is a hint of that. But you have to see the movie to find out.
thing is, though, an interesting point is that there's going to be a new Iron Man film coming out. Iron Man 3 is going to come out at some point, which I'm not very happy about. Like, I don't
Oh, come on, why, man?
I don't know. No, I don't know why they have to make another one. To be honest, like, don't
Well, it has to do with wink, wink, the secret ending. So,
we're not spoiling anything.
before we get into anything else, I want to go a little bit off topic. Pete, did you get Darkside Phil's question for Foes?
Yeah, but Foes isn't here. Why?
Oh yeah, that is. I'm just making sure because.
Thanks. Anyway, yeah, I did get his question. Don't worry, it's on the thread. But anyway, like we were saying, I think that's pretty much it. We have ran over time, of course, because it's the King of Hate podcast is never on time. We're always over because we're so opinionated.
Damn late.
That's a.
We're late. We're great. We're in here for an important date with Fozy. Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh.
He
Really?
rhymed.
Oh,
Big
that was
time.
She's gonna
Amazing.
ban you. She's gonna ban you for
No.
calling her Fozy.
That was fantastic. I've got to say that was a triple rhyme.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay, yeah,
You're a true
you just-
MC. West Coast.
West Coast mother. Yeah.
Oh.
Parachute pants made up of trash
Who was
bags.
gonna plug
Hey.
before we run like half an hour over? But anyway, so in terms of plugs, okay, this is the time I have to remember everything. Pretty much, this is the individual plugs here. You can, if you're all probably getting sick of hearing this by now, but follow me on YouTube at PDog. Everything will be in the description as always. You can follow Twitter at PDog and Captain Fireworks. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me also on the King of Hate website. PM me if you want to hear about a review. I also do optional movie reviews. And,
Very optional entertainment.
yeah, optional entertainment. And I hang out on the website most of the time. And on Skype. So find me. Bye-bye.
So are we done with the bite size?
No.
Did you end the recording?
No. We still have to wait for the
Oh.
plugs, don't worry.
Come on, Russia.
Come on, Russia.
We
Your
find
turn.
Oh,
you Twitter, Facebook, live stream, whatever.
Twitter. Twitter. Double Russia 1. I have a Facebook. Joseph Patrick Cox. COX. You asshole.
Wait,
C-O- the
Cox?
Yes, my last name is Cox, but it's spelled COX. I will hurt you. I will hurt you, Fireworks. Fireworks, I will hurt you.
I didn't say anything.
Anyway, also heard you.
And I hang out on Skype. My Skype is FastIron2245. Thanks for joining.
And do you not live stream?
I do live stream. I made a thread about it in the General Gaming, but in case you can't find it, it's livestream.com / Double Rushers Underground Bunker.
Oh, wow.
No comma, Double Rushers.
And finally, Smooth Shark, where can we find you?
I have a Twitter at CT Andres B Dusk.
Oh my.
Follow me on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
Holla
We'll have to put that in the
back.
description.
I say
We'll have to
funny
put that in
shit.
the description.
Hey, this is my time. This is my time. Holla back. Thank you.
He'll be back.
Alright, okay. And now it's time for the ultimate, plugs. Okay. Follow DSP at DSP Gaming or DSP Street Fighter for fighting game footage. Follow John Rambo at John Rambo Presents. Follow OJ at Fresh OJ Some Pulp, where he's actually starting to make videos again. Follow Howard at Howard Showcases. Follow Respect the Pack at Respect the Pack. Follow them all on Twitter at They Call Me DSP, at Super John Rambo, at Howard Showcases again, I think, at Fresh OJ Some Pulp, and at Respect the Pack. And, you can check out the website at thekingofheat.com. You can, go subscribe to all of them. Go subscribe to all ours. Where does that sexy? Go subscribe to the podcast YouTube channel so you can catch up on all of these podcasting news and such. Enjoy the intro. Enjoy the new artwork that we have supplied by Golden Chuck and Ann Spacey. And I want to thank you all. And I'm going to see you next time. When we come back, we will have Foos, the King of Hates,
Yeah!
for an exclusive interview. We'll be covering stuff from admin responsibilities.
I'm gonna get
controversial-
banned on this podcast.
From
You better.
I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get banned for the things I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
yeah,
get
so we're
banned.
going to be covering stuff from Foos' mighty banhammer to the controversial history of the website. It's not just going to be about Foos, it's going to be all about the website as well, because she's been a big part of it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this BITESIZE podcast. We were officially 5 minutes over, but I don't care because it was pretty enjoyable. I will see you all later on for the Foos interview. Thanks.